Hi guys and girls, we are back. Work has been absolutely crazy, but as I've explained on several occasions, Assassin's Creed 2, which was in 1474 to 1499 to 1499 to 1507, we're actually moving across Italy now. A lot of the light I've got is coming off my TV screen, so I do apologise for that. As I was saying, work's been absolutely crazy, and as you guys would have seen from the amount of posts I've done, they've kind of lengthened out a little bit, which was not what my initial plan was coming towards the end of Assassin's Creed 2. You can see we are just in the process of setting the game up.
I don't think anyone ever expects to wake up one morning and find themselves caught in the middle of a war between two secret organizations. I know I didn't. But here I am. On one side are the Templars, better known these days as Abstergo Industries. They're in the business of control. Politics, economics, technology. They won't stop until every single one of us serves them. Literally. Fighting against them are the Assassins, a group dedicated to safeguarding humanity's free will. I was born into the Brotherhood. A couple of weeks ago, the Templars found me. They took me prisoner, strapped me into a machine they built and put me to work. It's called an Animus. That's where I spent most of my time. Exploring the memories of my ancestors, discovering entire lives locked deep inside my DNA. First, I revisited the life of Altair ibn La'ahad. But Lucy saved me. Lucy. When things were at their worst, she revealed herself to be an assassin and helped me escape. I was hoping that would be the end of my misadventures, but we were just getting started. Back into another Animus I went. Now, I'm reliving the memories of Ezio Auditore da Firenze, my ancestor from the Renaissance, searching for a path forward. Through the bleeding effect, I'm becoming an assassin in more than just name. It will come in handy as the Templars prepare to enslave us all. They found us. They've crashed our hideout and we're fleeing the scene looking for a place to hide. Only there isn't any and time is running short. My name is Desmond Miles, and this is my story.
So if you haven't seen that before, now you know the storyline, or some of the storyline. I remember the first time I actually saw it, and I'm just like, oh wow. So as you can see, we're actually jumping straight in to the end of Ezio's memory sequences, and we're actually after this person here.
Mario Auditore, let me hear.
And I am gonna quickly try and get hold of him. Hammer the square button. And as you can see, we actually jump back a little bit further. So this is actually before that little sequence that we saw us hammering the square button.
Rebecca, what's going on?
I have to run some diagnostics. I'll get back to you.
Now as you can see, we've got quite a few things that are popping up on the screen, especially through that intro as well. There is a thing called a Ubisoft Club, and we've unlocked some of the options and the extras by completing certain activities and things.
It is done. The message is delivered. We are gone now from this world. All of us. We can do no more. The rest is up to you, Desmond.
What?
And that is Juno.
Who is Desmond?
And as you can see, we are right back at the end of Assassin's Creed 2.
Questions.
And this is basically the last sequence from Assassin's Creed 2. We're in the Vatican, or Il Vaticano, December 1499. And as you can see, everything is now starting to disappear. We can't access it, it's actually disappeared completely into the floor. And as you can see, as Ezio comes out, those are the robes of Rodrigo Borgia, who was Pope at the time. Now, Ezio did what a lot would consider as not a very wise thing by letting Rodrigo go. And as you can see, this is a papal staff, which is actually a piece of Eden. Now, although you can't see it, into it was placed the Apple of Eden. And that piece of Eden is now being absorbed into the floor. You can't stop it, it's just the way things have to be. Now, just to make sure, this is so loud in my ears, just to make sure that it's only an assassin and only the correct person that can actually get out of the tomb.
Better in the hands of the earth than in the hands of man.
Oh, cool.
What can I say? We sent a single man against an entire army. I was worried. Quick, climb up. We have to get out of here.
And now we have to find the way up. Now, I've actually done this before, so I know exactly where I'm going, but just and we're just going to basically scoot over and just get out of here ASAP. Ezio, without falling, would be a good idea. Now it's Uncle Mario.
You would not believe the things I have seen, Mario.
Then be sure to stay alive that I might hear of them.
I expect opposition.
And I expect the Borgia to mourn the loss of many lives tonight.
Now this is a tunnel that we actually had to run through. And this actually leads from the Vatican itself. Now because the Apple of Eden has gone...
Assassini! God will see you pay for your crimes! You have desecrated the sanctity of this holy place!
You condemn what you do not understand.
We must go, Ezio, now!
Porca miseria! This is the voice of the devil! Run away from them!
So we need to get out of it ASAP.
Barely. My armor blunted his attack.
I can't actually remember where we got to go now. I was right, we are going that way.
Be ready to fight.
What are you doing?
Saving you from the look of things.
Not bad for an old man.
Agreed. You still have some skill.
Buona questa.
Excellent. Good one. Impressive.
Leave me alone, I swear! I've nothing to do with anything!
So this is actually part of... Oops. As I was saying, this is actually part of Rome that we didn't get to see. Problem is we have to wait for Uncle Mario. But as I did explain in the last video, we do get to see a lot more of Rome. And as you can see, it's quite easy to take these guys out. Cheers, Mario, just knock us over. Now where are you going? Right, upwards. Ezio, climb. As you can see, Uncle Mario's made it to the top. I don't want to knock him over. End the game before we even get started. So we actually have the Apple of Eden.
This decision is yours alone to make. Only do so quickly. Give it to me.
Destroy it.
Do with it as you will later.
Lose it.
Bene.
Jump!
And as you can see, for the intro sequence of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, we've escaped from the Vatican, made our way to the edge of actual Vatican City, and used one of the leaps of faith to actually get us out of the Vatican City. So, most of the Borgia's men we've come across have died. We managed to take care of them. However, Rodrigo is still alive. For those of you that have played the game, you know what's coming up next. For those of you that haven't, I welcome you to Monteriggioni, January 1500. As you can see, the city is still in quite
Then Minerva talked about
a
she told of a disaster
state of
that occurred
repair.
long ago, and another that is coming.
Sometime far in the future, Vero. Then we need not worry about it.
See, perhaps our work is finished.
Would that be so bad?
No. As you can see,
We upgraded the arsenal while you were away.
Ah, and it
Ezio's
is not
work
customary for you to
has
fire
been
cannonballs at
improved.
visitors.
My apologies. We only installed them a few days ago.
gallop anywhere at this current moment in time, because we're on our way into the start of the story and the start of Monteriggioni. Now, unlike Assassin's Creed 2, where the horses would have been left at the entrance, as you can see, we can actually ride the horses directly into Monteriggioni.
This place just keeps getting better.
Yes, it does. I see we have one guy watching, or one person watching I should say. Thank you very much. Drop a note on the comments if you want to see something else apart from Assassin's Creed. We do plan on doing...
She's fine.
Oh boy, what was it? Need for Speed Most Wanted.
With my own eyes. The Contessa of Forli is here to welcome you. I had no idea.
Caterina
you were so
Sforza.
famous.
Katarina? Here?
Is it finished then? Is the Spaniard truly dead?
Gather the others in Mario's study tonight. I'll explain everything there.
Steel yourself, Ezio. They will have many questions.
Claudia, tell the Contessa I look forward to seeing her this evening.
So, as you can see, we've made it back to Monteriggioni. We have a few memory activators. And as you can see, we can't actually do anything with any of the shops that we could before.
This box is heavy.
So, we're just going to have a quick word with this young lady.
Some help.
Salve.
So many flowers. Your husband must be very lucky.
I am the lucky one. I have you here to aid me.
Let me see what I can do.
Back there, I may have given you the wrong impression.
Oh?
I have no husband. The flowers are for a party.
Am I invited?
To Claudia Auditori's birthday party in the villa. If you are willing to help me again, I need someone with class to accompany me.
What makes you think I have class?
I could tell the moment I saw you. No one in this town walks with such bearing. I'm certain Ezio Auditori himself would be impressed.
Oh? What do you know of Ezio?
Claudia thinks the world of him, but he rarely visits her. From what I gather, he's distant.
She is right. I have been.
Oh no. You?
Ha!
The party was intended to be a surprise. Promise you will not tell Claudia.
What will you do to keep me quiet?
I am sure I can think of several things.
I'll be waiting to hear them when we get there.
So here we are.
Now about earning my silence.
I have something in mind. There is one condition.
Anything.
You must wait until tomorrow.
If it pleases you, I will not stand in your way.
It will be worth the wait, Ezio. Trust me.
Yes. And with what's coming up later, who it better be. So as you can see, that's the first memory we've completed. As you can see, the fighting arena's also had a little upgrade as well. With regards to the armor, as you can see, it's not the armor of Altair that we had. Now, we actually have two open memories. One is here, one is here. We also have a drop zone and another drop zone. These were not here before, so as you can see, quite a lot has been upgraded in regards to Monteriggioni. So these are the Mercenari.
So, these are the new cannons?
Yes, Signor Ezio.
May I try one?
Yes, but... Go on, tell him. We cannot seem to make them work properly, and the fool who mounted them is nowhere to be found.
Then it is up to me to find him.
We do not want to waste your time.
It is not any trouble. I have all the time in the world now.
So now we need to find the guy, the engineer, who actually designed them. And believe it or not, he's not actually that far away. He's actually up here. But he's not in the best of conditions.
Salve, Messere. We need you to fix the cannons on the battlements.
Leave me be. I do not begin repairs before noon.
Do you know what time it is?
I make cannons, not clocks.
If you are busy, someone else will fix them.
Uno momento. No one else will touch my cannons.
As you wish.
Soldiers have no respect for artillery. They expect a gun to work like magic.
Now as you can see, this guy decides to move at his own rate.
We are only equipped with simple cannons now, but I got hold of a design from France, a hand cannon. Something called a wrought iron murderer. Imagine firing a cannon from your hands.
Yes, they call that a gun. Unfortunately, this being 1500, the gun has not been invented yet. But we're getting there. Right. So, now he is here.
What have you done?
We used them.
They were not ready for firing. You could have gotten us all killed. Let me see.
His breath is more fatal than our cannons.
Only when you two fools are shooting them. There, try it.
So, let us have a little bit of fun. So, as you can see, we've walked up to the cannon.
Aim at something to test
Now
the
to
alarm.
fire at it, we need to kind of align. But as you can see, we have a marker. We need R2 to fire, so we're just going to... Whoa! These have a bit more kick than I remember. I did get that one, didn't I? Yes. So I've got to kill 5 targets. Let's go a little bit further out. I'm happy with that. Kaboom! There we go. 5 out of 5.
Someone here knows how to shoot. Now, for the other one.
For the other one.
I must go.
Thanks for
Aha.
your help. If you hear the cannons tomorrow,
damn.
do not worry. We will be practicing at dawn.
Too bad it will not do you any good.
Very funny.
Now fix the second cannon.
So, as you can see, that's the second one of the memories. Let's have a look where we're going to shoot down here. And if I remember rightly, the third memory is actually outside. And is the most awkward out of all of them.
Buongiorno.
Yes.
Ezio, Mario is going to murder me. I have lost his favorite horse.
Do not despair. I will bring it back.
God bless you, Ezio.
I remember the first time I played this particular mission. This is an absolute nightmare. I actually run after the horse, which made it spook. Now, considering I need to press 0 to mount on the horse, I actually have my finger ready. And as you can see, not running after it has actually made it a damn sight and a lot quicker. So,
here.
Grazie, Ezio. I can no longer keep up with the horses. Promise me you will enjoy your good health. Do not spend as much time in battle as your Uncle Mario.
My battles have already been won.
That is good news. Arrivederci,
as far as
Ezio.
we know. Arrivederci. So as you can see, that is basically the 3 intro missions to Monteriggioni completed. What we now have to do is, unfortunately, not upgrade any of our equipment, but head directly to the villa. So as you can see, we are very quickly shooting all the way up. I do apologise again for the live stream, and if you are seeing nothing but a blue screen and only audio, I do apologise. It is due for the audio
The pleasure of your presence here.
and internet quality.
desire an allegiance. The papal armies have resumed their march on Forli. Your mercenaries would be a great asset to my cause.
It is likely that I can give you what you seek. But we will talk later. Mother.
She is up and about.
Machiavelli. It is done. Though not, I think, as any of us expected. I entered the Vaticano and faced Rodrigo. No! Used the power of the papal staff against me, but I defeated him. Finding the staff on the apple, I gained access to the vault. There, a moving painting of the goddess Minerva spoke. She told of a terrible tragedy to befall mankind in the future, but gave hope of lost temples that will provide aid to humanity. And then she called out to a phantom, Desmond, as if he were there, standing beside me. After her warning, she vanished.
Amazing.
I cannot imagine such wonders.
The vault did not house the terrible weapon we feared. This is good news.
What of this goddess, this Minerva? Did she appear human?
Yes, but her words proved otherwise. All of her kind died many years ago.
Yes.
I wish I could show you the magic she performed.
Who is Desmond, and where are these temples Minerva spoke of?
I do not know.
Perhaps we must search for them.
Yes.
Tell me how it ended with Borgia. Did Rodrigo beg forgiveness? Make excuses? Promise power in return?
No, none of those things.
Interesting. I'm surprised he remained so composed.
I let him leave.
The
You
Spaniard
what?
lives? Once our enemies are dead, we can speak of vaults and gods and ancient places. You should have killed him. We're sure to suffer for it.
I am not here to debate the past. Together, we should discuss the future.
No. I am leaving immediately for Roma.
Ezio, I do not know why you spared him, but I trust your judgment. Machiavelli will come around.
Eventually. So, there you have it. That is the entrance sequence into Monteriggioni. And as you can see, Maria, Ezio's mother, is now up and about. We have a little bit more furniture around the premises. We also have some doors that weren't here before, which have locked certain areas away. See, up here we used to have all of the weapons and everything. We still have all the paintings from the actual first game itself, from Assassin's Creed 2. So this was actually the room that was given to Maria, but it actually leads up to Ezio's room itself. So as you can see, he takes off what should be Altair's armour and his father's blade. As he disrobes, you can see there's not a lot of clothing actually underneath what he was wearing. No socks or anything like that. Just a basic pair of trousers and a shirt. However, he's not alone. And as most of you had kind of guessed, Caterina Sforza. And a way to... I'm trying to think of how to put this. To guarantee the items that she wants. Now, in this particular game, compared to the original Assassin's Creed, there are a few sequences that have actually been taken out. And as you can see, we have moved from the bath to the bed. And Caterina playing a little bit hard to get there. Definitely a few changes in the actual cinematic sequences as well. And it's a lot shorter as well.
Ready to go again?
Give one an idea what they've been up to.
Ask.
One should always have the freedom to choose.
That is very true.
Shh. What's that?
Probably just training exercises.
Not as you anticipate. Whoa!
Merda. I have to find Mario and rally the troops.
My men are in the courtyard. I aim to lead them around back and flank our attackers.
Stay out of sight.
And as you can see, Montericcioni is taking quite some damage. So, move. Ooh, that is gonna hurt.
Borgia.
How did we not see this?
They must have massed to the east during the night. We need to hold them off until the townspeople have escaped.
I will take care of it.
Use the cannons above the rampart. I intend to lead a frontal assault.
Do you have it?
I am keeping it safe. The Borgia must not be allowed to breach the walls until everyone is safely away. Insieme per la vittoria.
Insieme.
So,
be careful.
I will.
So as you can see, the Borgia have now attacked Montericcioni. What I'm actually going to do is very quickly just shoot into the options, because I know a lot of people don't like this sort of thing. Favorite weapon, double blade, of course. Air assassinations. Okay, where is it? It's not in there. I actually prefer the subtitles on, so I can actually read and keep up visually as well as mentally with the storylines. So it also makes it a little bit easier when you're trying to pick up things like the language. So we now need to get the Flying Flamingo to where we need to get to. So lost large poison vial, lost large smoke bomb smoke pack. Whoa! That unfortunately is the horse taken out, so we need to get there, which means we need to scoot. Wow! Yow. That we was not anticipating. Ezio, get your backside up there. Stop hanging about, literally. I need to get to the cannons. Whoa!
Signora Vittoria, thank God! We must put them back until the villagers escape! Load the cannon.
Right. That's 2 for the price of 1. Come on, hurry up and load up. That's another 2 for the price of 1. I think that's 1 for the price of 1. Another 2 for the price of 1. So as you can see, we've got 500 villagers. I need to get this cannon across first. Yeah, nearly. Come on. Yow, yow. Ouch. Right. You don't say. Come on, load. 70 left. City fortifications are not doing that well. That's that tower taken out. Come on, let's move. Right, where are we?
Some townspeople still haven't escaped.
You don't say. Right, that's 2 for the price of 1. We're nearly out of luck. I've noticed that the health of that is actually city fortifications has actually started desynchronization. The villa has been destroyed. So as you can see, it is really, really hard. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to shoot straight back in and attempt again, hopefully directly at the cannons. Because obviously the quicker you can get to the cannons, the more health there is for the actual villa itself. So
Signora Vittoria, thank God! We must put them back until the village. Aim for the cannon, Signore!
what I need to try and do is take 2 out for every shot. So we want another one just there. So that's again, that's 4 for 2 shots. That's 1 out there. I always seem to miss one just there. I don't know why. So as you can see, those cannons are starting to fire across in front of us actually. Oh, I actually got 3 for the price of 1 there. Quite impressed with that one. And that again is 3 for the price of 1. Gonna take that one out. Well, you don't say. Right. That's that one taken out. We've got 2 this side, 1 that side, so we're going to try and take that 2 out. Right, that's them 2. We need 1 more. We can start moving across. That's that one taken. So we've got 45 left. I can't see any more cannons.
Almost all the townspeople are outside the walls.
25, 20, 10, 5. That's it. They're all out.
Save them! Wait! Soldiers soldiers are climbing the walls! Signor! Forget the cannon! You must stop them! Go! I will carry on here!
So as you can see, Ezio's now taking his sword out. Can he get round? Ouch. As you can see, there's a brand new execution type move. Very easily and quickly cutting through these guys, even with just a sword. This guy's going to be a little bit more of a, I was going to say a bit more of a nightmare, but whoa, there's another one. So, going to kick him. It's going to allow us to try and break his defense. Quick stab to the throat. Uncle Mario.
I know you're there, Ezio! The Pope told me about you and your little group of assassins. And this!
The Apple of Eden.
Give me the gun his friend fashioned for us. We've had too much bloodshed. I think the cleansing is in order. So consider this an invitation from my family to yours.
And as you can see, Ezio's been shot at exactly the same point in time as Uncle Mario. The apple has been lost, Monteriggioni has fallen. As you can see,
Basta!
some of the mercenari
Look out! They are coming! Everyone, retreat to the villa!
I cannot fight like this. Stand with me!
Yeah, I can't even I can put my sword away, but I can't even do anything as simple as try and loot the bodies. I can kind of run, but not very well. But we are just going to basically kill everybody on the way. So as you can see, we need to make it back up here to the actual villa itself. So we're just going to make this back. Claudia.
Get inside the sanctuary!
Ouch. Execution strike.
Cut these legs off!
We've got a new button. Ooh, I'm not leaving you alone. Oh, perhaps I am. So as you can see, Claudia is trying to make her way around. Huh. Believe it or not, it looks like all of our stashes have actually been taken as well. You need to run. There is always one or two. I don't know why.
I will hold them back. Stop! Wait for us!
We thought you had been killed, Sir Ezio.
Not yet.
Where does this passage lead?
To the north.
You guys need to remember.
Where's
Because
Mother?
he will
Is
come
she all
in
right?
a little bit later.
I am here, Ezio.
Grazie a Dio.
So Maria is down here. So we're down to the sanctuary. So up that if I get my words out. Sanctuary.
Leave without you.
The way out will be dangerous. Protect our mother.
And as you can see, we are actually hiding, or escaping I should say, via a passage that is actually behind the Altair ibn La'ahad
Where is
statue.
Mario? I thought he would be waiting for us.
The Borgia infantry are circling the town!
Mario is dead. You must leave this place. Take Mother to Firenze. Get me a horse.
You are
That
not
is where
coming
she
with
will
us.
be safe.
Where are you riding?
To Roma.
Go, my son. Destroy them. But remember for whom we assassins fight.
Yes, mother. Well, as you can see, Ezio is now on his way to Roma. Obviously with a gunshot wound to his upper left hand side chest. Due to loss of blood, obviously. He hits the deck. That is memory sequence 1 completed already. 45 minutes into it. We've earned another trophy, Battle Wounds. It's possible to leave the Animus at any time and explore Monteriggioni. Now this is because the area that we're actually travelling to, as Desmond Miles,
Lucy, I can't
is
seem to get a position on
Monteriggioni.
Ezio's POE.
POE?
Piece
Could
of
one you
Eden.
tell me what's going on?
Sorry, Desmond. Piece of Eden. In the Vatican, Minerva talked about other temples, that they're the key to preventing whatever terrible thing is about to happen to the Earth.
Right.
It is now getting a little bit dark in here. Give me 1 second, guys. I will be right back. You continue to watch this, and I am going to go turn the light on.
To find the temples, I'm convinced we need to get our hands on Ezio's Apple of Eden. Minerva altered it somehow when she touched it.
Wait, we're at the Auditore Villa.
Yes, it's our last safe house in Italy. It turns out the Templars are watching the border.
Ezio hid the POE sometime in 1507, but when I try to access
There
that
we
DNA
go.
sequence, he seems to be remembering something else.
Like a memory inside a memory?
Yes, exactly. Maybe.
Exactly, maybe.
I believe you experienced something similar back at Abstergo, didn't you?
Subject 15 exhibited memory within memory-like patterns, but she was pregnant. The memories of both the fetus's father and mother were competing.
Desmond's not pregnant, at least as far as I can tell. Might just have had a big lunch.
Can you skip ahead to
Cheers,
the later
Sean.
memory?
No, it doesn't work.
Well, that sounds familiar. We couldn't
Yep.
access Altair's later memories until Desmond had improved his synchronization.
Then it's possible something similar's occurred here. Ezio's troubled state is being transposed onto Desmond, destabilizing the memory. Either that, or Rebecca's just not a very good engineer.
Thanks, asshole.
What?
Whoa,
I'm simply listing
language.
possible explanations. And that is amongst the most likely. Touchy.
This place isn't secure. Cell phone surveillance can see right through the walls.
Don't you mean satellite surveillance?
Satellite?
Are you kidding? Abstergo upgraded his cell towers ages ago. The waves go through everything above ground. They're gonna find us.
No, they aren't. Come with me.
Of course. And as you can see, Monteriggioni has been rebuilt. Considering this is 500 years later. The villa itself is derelict.
There's a beam blocking it from the inside. We're not getting in this way.
No.
What's our next move?
The road just loops back into the highway. This is not a good place for us to be right now.
Do we have any tarps? We need to cover up the van.
I really hate to stress this, yeah, but we are running out of time.
You don't say,
Well,
Sean.
help us then, Sean. Do you have any ideas?
I don't know. Maybe there's another way into the sanctuary.
Hey, I think I've got something.
Ezio. Now this is where the bleeding effect comes in handy. Now considering this is 500 years later...
Follow me.
Whoa!
Desmond, that was pretty...
Awesome.
It just felt natural. We can get in through here.
Good job.
We'll just wait up here then, shall we? Yeah, all alone with massive targets painted on our backs.
Sean, forever the optimist. Or pessimist, depending on which way you look at it. So...
Why won't this turn on?
It's great to be out of the Animus.
This isn't exactly my idea of a good time.
Well, let me guess. You're more the in-bed at 6 type.
What? Desmond? I know how to have fun.
Oh, that's very convincing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm convinced.
Okay, okay, after we save the world, I'll show you.
Wait, can I get that in writing?
We have light.
Aha. So this is actually underneath the sanctuary itself.
I don't see anything.
Run! Get out before I soldati catch you! Correte! Go!
They escaped through here.
What?
Ezio and the villagers. After the attack, I can see them now.
I
The
know
bleeding
it's
effect.
difficult, but try to compartmentalize, Desmond. Focus on the present.
What if I can't stop the visions? How long before I start painting symbols on the walls?
Don't joke about that. 16 is dead. We're focusing on the present, okay?
Well. So as you can see, we can now access this like we could before. Huh.
Great, it's stuck.
I can get under there.
Ready?
Go on.
Any chance you can lift that gate?
Not unless you want me to
No.
end up like that skeleton.
500 years.
I'll find a way around.
No. Straight up and over. So, for lack of being an assassin, Lucy...
I can drop into the corridor below through here.
Watch out for bats.
Yeah.
Where?
I meant in case you see any.
Remind me not to make you a lookout.
Here we go.
Desmond,
These are more ghosts.
I'm here, okay? Stay with me.
Did anything fall on you?
No. Is Mother all right?
Desmond, we can't climb this.
You can't.
How about you give me a boost?
That's a bad idea.
I could throw you into the air and you grab the ledge.
Even worse.
Follow me.
Right.
How about this?
What are you going to... Nice job.
I aim to please.
Enjoy?
I wonder how old these tunnels are.
Middle Ages, probably. Luckily,
Easy.
the beams still hold our weight.
After all this time in the Animus, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but you're really getting fat.
Ouch.
Cheers.
I even told Rebecca to widen the Animus.
Oh,
Seriously?
wow.
No.
That's just
Here we
harsh.
go.
Ready.
And again. So, as you can see, we are slowly making our way forward.
You know, when I came here last...
When Ezio came here.
Yeah, I meant Ezio.
I shouldn't put you through all this. It's not right.
Hey, all joking aside, I'm having the time of my life. That's thanks to you.
Just focus on where you're going, okay?
I remember going up, not down. Just like Ezio. Just like Ezio. Aha.
When did this become my job?
If I pulled all the levers, then what would be left for you?
Nothing.
Nice try.
Ready?
Whoa, that was a little bit on the close side. Considering how quickly she moved underneath it.
Something's open.
Let me have a look.
I'm stuck over here, but I can see a lever across the water.
Great. Ezio gets a bath with Katerina Sforza, and I get a swim in a toilet.
Ooh, charming.
I've got this one.
You better hurry up.
There's another lever up ahead. Come over here.
Yeah, I know, I'm just trying to keep Ezio out the toilet.
Man, it's freezing.
Stop whining.
The film was, and it's like, do you know what I just stood in?
You're exaggerating.
Well, I assume I'll go this way.
Remember, this is the time of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. You took the words right out of my mouth. Wow.
Ready?
So here we go.
Okay, release it.
How come you don't have to get wet?
Because you're here.
Charming.
Aren't I?
Thank you.
I've got you.
Thanks.
Going up. And down.
We're on the other side! Hurry!
I did that the last time. Wow.
Great. The bridge is out. We can't jump this.
I have an idea. You'll have to help me. Stand at the edge and get ready.
Ah, yes.
Ready?
Made it! Let me see.
Oh, you go on ahead. I'll just stay here to die in the dark with the bats.
Aha.
Jump across.
Nice work.
The bats will be disappointed.
For now.
Well, we shall see. Okay, I don't think that's the way to go.
Soldati, I have found an
Haha.
entrance.
I'll wait here.
Good. Let me
That would
just
be a
go
good
get
idea.
that bridge down for you.
I did the last one.
And I'm sure that will be your last one.
Yep.
Haha, very funny.
Right. Whoa! Okay. Really didn't want to do that. So as you can see, there it is. No wonder I went the wrong way.
Got it.
Thank
There
you,
we go.
Desmond.
Right. Haha, that's
now it's
why.
my turn to even the score. There.
Thanks. It's a
Why
start.
did she land like that?
Do your magic.
Up, down. Okay. See if Ezio has taught him. No, didn't think so. Oh, I did not want to do that. I was trying to see if Ezio had actually passed along the jump grab ability onto Desmond. Unfortunately not. Which means it's going to take a little bit longer to get up here than I anticipated. Right. So here is the next one.
Up you go.
Which allows Lucy to make her way up.
Thanks. You make a good team.
Okay.
And as you can see, we are almost there. Okay. So we're just going to quickly shoot across here.
I can see the sanctuary.
And here we are at the back of the Ezio Auditore. Sorry, Ezio Auditore. The Altair Ibn La'ahad, if I can get my assassins correct. The Altair Ibn La'ahad statue. So, as you can see, several hundred years. And a very quick run through.
Wow.
You actually do look like him. It is uncanny.
Looks so old.
Old.
Ezio must have come back here way after the attack. But why?
Desmond!
Right. Let's open that door.
Right. So even after 500 years, the statues are still there. So it actually goes to show that the Borgia never actually managed to get in. They never found the tunnels, they can never make their own way across.
Try using that special sight you learned from Altair.
There's something here.
So there we go, there's that one and that one.
You guys did it.
About bloody time.
Cheers, Sean.
What's that?
Looks like something Ezio left behind. There are numbers underneath it. 1419, 1420,
and 1421.
Maybe you should lie down for a bit.
That would be a good idea.
Fine.
Whoa, they really built this place to last. No signs of structural damage, no cell signal either. Should be safe to set up. Let's get the Animus down there.
And there we go. However, they missed the important part. And that we will come back to at a later point in time. So as you guys can see...
He's good here. Sean, hide the van in town, and make sure you aren't followed.
What is that smell?
It's my clothes.
They smell like you swam through a sewer.
It was Lucy's idea.
Wait a second, guys. We need power down here. There's a line running nearby I can hook into, but the wattage is weak.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Anything else you two would like? You know, some caviar perhaps? Maybe you'd like me to knit you a lovely hat?
Yep.
No? Fine, follow me.
Cheers, Sean. So as you guys can see, as I was trying to say, we virtually got everything set up, but a lack of power. So as you can see, we've run cables all the way up. We've obviously got lights down here where there is dripping water. Not quite sure how safe that's going to be. But as you can see, we've laid a path all the way through. And we've come out the back end to some generators that are actually going to...
Right, look around Monteriggioni for circuit boxes. Rebecca's little doodahs, they'll reroute small amounts of electricity to the power line underneath the villa. Don't ask me how they work. If I understood that, I wouldn't be the fella hiding the van.
Cheers, Sean. So as you can see, we have 4 power routers, or rerouters. And we need to connect all 4 of them to get the power we need. Which means we need to go and find them. Which is going to be the fun part. Now, we can use Eagle Vision. It is going to make things a little bit easier if we do. But as you can see, there is one just here. The really big yellow sign does kind of give it away. So as you can see, that's the first one installed. And that is taken a little bit out. As you can see, that is now one of 4. So, Monteriggioni. It's hard to believe a few weeks ago we were running around here and it was late 1400s. And this is Monteriggioni in the 1500s, in the 2000s, like nearly 500 years later. Now considering there are lights, the properties, ooh, there's one. And there are things powered. You would have thought that there would have been people around. But Monteriggioni, since being taken over by the Borgia, is a gated community as such. Whereas you can't come in, and if you get in, you can't get out. So, there is another one. If I come up that way. Wow. Okay. And there is another one. I think it was just there. Or not. Okay, maybe not. The amount of bikes and cars that are just left laying around. See, there are boxes of bits and pieces, and a hair is another one, and there is a 4th one. So, as you can see, that is the fourth little doodad that Rebecca gave us, as Sean likes to call them. Hitched up, which should siphon off enough power and give us light.
Just in time. The sun's rising.
Yes, it's booted. We're good to go.
Did you miss me? No? Anyone? Hello? Am I speaking out loud? Hello? Workaholics.
Let's get started.
And that is Sean. So, that is the next checkpoint reached. We have a few different things that we can actually do out here. Obviously, these will increase. We have a computer here. Bed in. Our own little work area, if you will. Obviously, don't particularly want to jump straight in. A few water bowls, a few other bits and pieces, crates of stuff.
What are we going to do about Abstergo?
Wait it out. As soon as we find the apple, I get in contact with our other teams in Europe, but as far as Italy goes, we're on our own.
It'd be nice to have some help from above.
Our top assassins are busy gathering info about the Templar satellite launch. We've pinpointed several possible facilities in the US, China, and Russia, but there are no clear leads yet.
So, as you can see, there's not a lot for us to do here. So, back into the Animus we go. Slight modification. And we've earned another trophy. A Sanctuary. Or in this case, Sanctuary.
As you may have noticed in the van, I've made some improvements to the Animus, and I've also patched in a new VR training program. Here you can show off all those flashy moves you picked up from your ancestors. Let me open one of the missions.
So these are different things that we will learn to do within Assassin's Creed. As you can see, dressed as Ezio. Oh, that is not good. Come on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, short kill streak training completed. As you can see, that wasn't that difficult.
You can access more VR missions through the Animus desktop.
Record 98.
As you complete training sessions, I'll add additional challenges. To stop your subconscious from rejecting Ezio's later memories, you're gonna have to live them in the order his genome recorded them.
Yep.
Highlight sequence 2 for me, Desmond. Good, now select it and you're gonna see the memories inside. Once you've unlocked a memory, by accessing this menu, you can relive it as many times as you want.
Yes, we went through this.
What if there are memories I just want to forget?
The last time.
Desmond, this is very important. If you need to take a break, log out of the Animus. You can leave the machine whenever you like.
Which is good news.
Don't worry.
One last thing. As you raise your synchronization by executing events the way Ezio lived them, you might even discover some repressed memories. Okay, let's get started. Select the first memory.
So we go into sequence 2.
Desmond, I've been looking at those gibberish 5-digit codes from the end of Subject 16's files, and I seem to have discovered a remarkable coincidence. The codes correspond perfectly with coordinates inside the Animus. I've tagged the landmarks, pinpointed by the coordinates with eye icons in the database. Now, odds are you won't find anything there, but, well, who knows?
Ride the unicorn. So we're in Porta Sant'Amiana. And this particular person is, by the looks of it, taking care of us.
Calmate.
Cleaning wounds.
The pain will end soon.
Where have you brought me?
Nowhere, Messere. A man left you here.
Did he say anything?
Only this. You are to meet Messer Machiavelli in front of the Mausoleo di Augusto. Let me help you get dressed.
The same man who brought me here gave me these clothes?
Si, Messere.
So as you can see, we have a brand new outfit. A little bit of armor. And a bright, bright day in January 1500 Roma.
Yes, or what is left of it since the Borgia came to power.
And the mausoleo?
Unfortunately, you cannot see it from here.
How about from the top of that church?
Yes, but the stairs up are closed.
That should not be a problem. Vi ringrazio di tutto quello che avete fatto per me, buona donna. Addio.
The thing that makes me laugh is he takes a step to the left away from her, and yet we need to go find a doctor to heal. We've lost all of our armor and he can't jump over the barrier, which means this is going to take a while. So as you can see, between leaving Montericcioni, he's lost his armor.
My arm.
Been able to get a couple of florins. I'm going to see if we can get hold of some more.
Oh, that hurts.
My money's gone!
We're up to 100 florins, hopefully.
Salute. I require medicine.
Let me look. Someone your age cannot recover from a wound like this with medicine. Here is something to dull the pain. You will heal over time.
Grazie.
4 out of 5 doctors would suggest leeches, but they have not proven effective against such things. However, I can recommend several good colleagues around the city. Do you need anything else?
Truly, do you walk in the shadow if
So,
you do not
as you can
come
see,
me regularly for a quick checkup?
we've now managed to heal ourselves. So we've got a few options. As you can see on our wheel, we have our hidden blade, which is not selectable at the moment. Neither is our gun. We have poison, which is selectable. There we go. So we've actually got 2 sets of options. So we've got items we can put directly to our inventory, i.e. our hidden blade. We have our health, which as you can see is just here on the left hand side. We can use our sword, which has the option of our gun as an execution tool. We also have the option of a open hand or closed hand, which is fists, money, throwing knives. We can actually select our gun itself, and we can also select poison. So, the best things I always select at this moment in time is going to be the open hand, the health, the hidden blade, sorry I forgot what it was called then, and obviously our throwing knives to the right hand side. Obviously, depending on how you want to set this up yourselves, it's completely up to you how you want to do it. I always keep the sword to hand. I don't normally keep the fist to hand because we particularly don't want to take much damage. So if we can get rid of any of the guards or people that are going to hurt us before we can take damage, then it's always good. So as you can see, we now have our throw knives to the bottom, our sword and gun option to the right, health to the left, and hidden blade to the right, to the top. So we now need to make our way back because we've been able to actually heal.
Someone my age. Chile.
We now have the option of our sprint, our run, our jump is back, and the climb ability is back. Now I did see up there. Ooh. Now this is going to be the first chest we're actually going to get in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. As you can see, we obtain florins and we also obtain items like we did in Assassin's Creed 2. However, some of the items that we can actually obtain, we can actually use to craft. So that is going to be extremely handy. Now the jump grab ability that Ezio had is no longer an option. Now I do hear, I don't know if you guys can actually hear this as well, something tinkling. And there is a feather. Now this feather actually represents Petruccio Auditore, Ezio's brother that was actually killed in Assassin's Creed 2. And as you can see, just here, we have a viewpoint. Now if I just switch on, you can also see over on that pillar, for lack of a better term, a item. That particular item is a flag of sorts, and it's actually a part of some of the other locations around there.
We will show him how things operate under the Borgia.
Really?
Machiavelli can wait.
Around Acre and some of the other areas, there were
The guard wanted to question.
desynchronization detected. I wasn't detected. As I was saying, the flags were actually in and around Acre, Jerusalem, and some of the other areas in and around Assassin's Creed 1. And there was quite a lot to try and get hold of. But
I saw another corpse in this strata. It is infuriating. Once these Rioni were the strength of Roma. The heart
yeah.
of civilization.
As you can see, I've managed to get Ezio into the crowd, and he's actually walking with the actual crowd itself, which is one of the benefits of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood compared to Assassin's Creed 2. Now they obviously don't know who Ezio is, which is how I'm actually able to get this close.
I still have some unfound work.
There is no money left. How can there be business? They taxed it all away to no good use. The area fell to ruin, and now the Roma Petti don't pass it.
My eldest brother is the only one in the family still working, and he is but a sacristan in a small theater.
So as you can see, I've managed to actually get up now.
Hey, Desmond. I don't know if you're looking for something from 16, but last time scanning in eagle vision seemed to help.
That's 2 down. I'm actually surprised I didn't manage to kill that guy in the first place. So 100% sync, full synchronization complete. Do not drop Do not drop below 1 health square. So as you can see, this guy is here. And by the looks of it,
She was, until that porco defiled her. I wish he'd just killed her. I wish he'd just killed La Mia Mata. People who saw her grow up cheered when he spat on her. Smiles on their faces when her neck...
I understand.
How can you? My Livia was innocent.
I have lost family to the rope. To treachery.
Il Carnefice watches
Yep.
from his home on the hill above. He threatens to hang me if I cut her rope.
so kill the target with a hidden blade.
When you
For
are
a
ready,
full
put her
synchronization.
down. I will deal with Il Carnefice.
So we now need to make it up the hill again. Luckily enough, there's quite a few of these up here, so it's going to make things slightly easier. As you can see, Ezio's climbing ability is a lot easier and a lot quicker in this game.
Nice work down there. Not my
Okay.
best, but it's hard to make art with poor materials.
So as you can see, straight in, 100% easy kill
Requiescat in pace.
with the hidden blade. And the fact that we're going to need funds, money, to get things like upgrades, health items, armor, weapons. See, with that little flashing bar, it basically tells me who's going to attack. So it allows me to try
Stai attento, amico.
and
Really?
you're an Borgia soldier. You're gonna die. And as you can see, we can now loot the bodies. We're actually doing pretty well. We're up to 582 florins. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability quite yet to move from body to body. That will actually come at a later point in time. But just by upping and downing on the circle button itself for the PS4 allows us just to quickly shoot through and take whatever items these guys have. Now unfortunately these guys don't shine in a way that identifies them as having items to loot. The only way that you can do it is if you actually look at the top right hand corner, you can see a carry loot option over the circle button has come up. And at that point, you know you can hold the button down and then you can loot the body. Unless you know exactly which bodies you've looted and which ones you haven't. So as you can see, we're now up to 722 florins. There is a crate, or a case, chest, crate, whatever you want to call it, here as well. We get a Cladach ring, or Cladach ring, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And some florins. There's another chest, crate, box here. This is going to take us just over. It's 192 florins and 1 incense. So this actually takes us over the 1,000 florin area. So as you can see, Ezio's moves are a lot more fluidic now. Makes it a lot more easier to get around. The fighting system itself has been improved, as you guys have been able to see. And it's just generally a lot better game from the second one. Now don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the second game. I love Assassin's Creed 2 to bits. But the way things work with Brotherhood, it's just so much smoother. Now, I am heading for that question mark over here, which, believe it or not, is actually where, not just where we need to go, it's actually where we came from. So as you can see, running around the city, his movements are a lot more smoother, a lot more sharper. And as you can see, this is Machiavelli. So,
Ezio, what a surprise to see you here.
Really?
I thought you had sent for me.
Never. News of the Villa attack has spread across the city. We were certain that you were dead.
Not yet. I'm still very much alive.
The Borgia must not discover that you escaped them.
Well, throw the Borgia captain into the scaffold to kill him. Accompany Machiavelli through Rome, encountering dangers along the way. So,
follow me.
With this,
take care not to draw any.
Let's just
when do I ever?
Just that camera. That makes things a little bit better. I can stand a bit easier. Right now, Machiavelli, where did you go? So, as you can see, we are walking with Machiavelli, obviously to a location of his choosing. More than likely to talk. But at some point, we are going to get into a little bit of trouble. You don't say.
Not live long in Roma without supplies.
Why do you think I ever been trying to do?
And the guards have their guns, courtesy of the Borgia. Fortunately, I can help you.
Grazie.
While you are in my debt, perhaps you will listen to reason.
As soon as
to
I
a
hear
point.
some, I will let you know.
So, a Fabro. So, we need weapons. Small weapons, a stiletto, a small stabbing knife. We can't repair nothing because we have nothing to repair. However, we have Roman spalders, the first part of the armor that we are actually going to manage to get hold of. And as you can see, we can now go in the trailer for the original Assassin's Creed that Altair has.
The journey back to Firenze.
Perhaps, but I'm not going to Firenze.
Oh.
There will be no peace until we rise up against the entire Borgia family and the Templars who serve them.
I do not recall such brave talk at Monteriggioni.
How could I have known that they would find me so quickly? That they would kill Mario?
Rodrigo surrounds himself with snakes and murderers. Even his daughter Lucrezia has been sharpened into one of his most artful weapons. But she pales in comparison to the man behind the Villa attack. He is ambitious, ruthless, and cruel beyond imagining. The laws of men mean nothing to him. He murdered his own brother to take power. He knows neither danger nor fatigue. Those who do not fall by his sword clamor to join his ranks. The powerful Orsini and Colonna families have been brought to kneel at his feet. The King of France stands at his side.
Give me his name.
Cesare.
Head of the papal armies. What does he intend to do with his power? What drives...
Grab this chest very quickly.
That I still do not know. But...
Catch up with Machiavelli.
Cesare has set his sights on all of Italia. And at this rate, he will have it.
Is that admiration I hear in your voice?
He knows how to exercise his will. A rare virtue in the world today.
We do not even have enough for a drink at the tavern. You think I was the principal wine? Go! It was nice of the art.
Come on then. There you go, 2 free shots.
Please, God, just let me live.
So, gave him a couple of free shots. There we go, back to our hidden blade, and back to Machiavelli. And as you can see, there's a item there. To a point.
Do we not travel by horse? Roma is quite large.
As Cesare's conquests in Romagna continue to succeed, and the Borgia grow in power, they have taken desirable areas of the city for themselves.
Yes.
We cannot use the stables here.
Oh, the will of the Borgia is law now?
What are you implying, Ezio?
Do not play dumb with me, Machiavelli.
Do you have some kind of plan?
I am improvising.
So, as you can see, I now need to kill the Borgia captain. For me to do that...
I hate you, pathetic Strandi. Hold them over! Nice try! Take him! Run! And away!
As you can see, there is a guard on horseback. Now the reason I've actually held the R1 button down and selected the gun is because he will attack on horseback. One of the easiest ways is if you have a long weapon, which is something that we will unlock later on, you can use this to basically take him off the horse, fight him, kill him. At this current moment in time, we don't have that option. So therefore, I'm going to select my gun.
Come on, Corleone. Your nonna is calling.
Taking a couple of hits. And there is my shot with the gun. And there is another one there. Point blank range. He has been taken care of. Now as you'll see, there is an item or guide directly behind me. Just there. And just there. That's all of them taken care of. There is now another one over that far hand side, but he's not coming anywhere near. And there's actually a guy up there. Now, as you can see, we can't actually get that guy up there. But we do need to throw a guy into... Oh boy, here's some more guards.
What is your business here? You didn't see what happened, did you?
And that is him taken care of. Now those guards over there, even though they can obviously see what is going on, they're not interested. So what we're going to do is just very quickly loot these guys. Ezio, I said loot. Not carry, loot.
This is good. I should find help. I should go home.
Need to kill the Borgia captain. Obviously he needs to go into the thing Mijuzi. Yes, exactly. Now this particular captain, by the looks of it, has taken refuge out here, or in there I should say, in that little alcove.
Right there. Keep on him, boys. All angry. You are Borgia. You know nothing. Take him down, Paolo. What are you waiting for?
And because I managed to throw him into the scaffolding's killed him. Which means, as silly as it sounds, I've actually completed that particular challenge. So like everybody who's running, I'm running.
Just
So
because
we
you
make
kill
our
a few
way.
guards does not mean the people will grant access to the stables.
You are right. We need to send a signal. Wait here.
Salute. And this is a Borgia tower. These towers have been constructed in and around the city. Once I manage to get up here, you'll be able to see them. He says. Right. Okay. Right, this is the Borgia Tower. As you can see, now we're at the top. Ezio. No, they gave me heart failure. We have the option of igniting the tower. We can jump out this side and possibly fall to our death. Or we can go out this side. Now if we stand here and I hold or press the 0 button, O button to ignite the tower itself, Ezio will actually jump out, do a leap of faith. See, even if I sit here, I can press the triangle button to synchronize. If I hit the 0 button, O button, it won't do anything. But as long as I'm inside, it will. So, hit the O button. As you can see, the Borgia Tower is now on fire. And Ezio is now walking away.
It seems the stable is now available for purchase.
After you.
And as you can now see, the guards are still here. We've got 250 florins for completing this particular part of the mission. We've received 100% synchronization. Throw the Borgia captain into the scaffolding to kill him, which is what we've done. And we now press and walk straight up to it. As you see, renovate the horse stable for 0 florins. Citizens of Rome will use renovated stables to house their horses. Horses will always be available there. And we can now upgrade this particular building. So lead Machiavelli to the stable. We've done that. Increase Rome's cost. Money that we get has now increased to 48 florins. Accompany Machiavelli to the Campidoglio. So we can follow Machiavelli wherever he is. He's over there on a... Okay. Ezio, get on the goddamn horse. So we managed to catch him up after that little escapade of trying to get on the horse. And as you can see, we also have the option now of throwing money to distract and harass the guards, which is extremely handy, especially when you don't have many knives or bullets, or is in this particular case crossbow bolts. And I so cannot wait until I get hold of the crossbow. There we can see, there is the Pantheon.
I intend to heal the sickness, not treat its symptoms.
Stop sparring with me.
Fine, let us talk openly then. Rodrigo Borgia's death would not have solved anything.
I am inclined to disagree.
Look at this city, the center of Borgia and Templar rule.
Yes.
Killing one man will not change things. We need to take away the source of their power.
Are you suggesting we appeal to the people?
Maybe.
Relying on the people is like building on the sand.
You are wrong. Our belief in humanity rests at the heart of the Assassin Brotherhood.
He must be from your inner circle. Go, get back what he has stolen.
Get out of here before I regret sparing your life.
So I actually got 150 florins and 100 extra florins.
A real modern Romano.
There's the Merchant d'Arte here. And can we get it? No, this building is under the influence of a Borgia tower and cannot be upgraded. Now, using the square button, it will obviously give us the option of marking the said tower, which is literally just there. And once that tower has been ignited, we will then be able to take over this particular merchant shop. So this is how we're actually going to run through Rome and be able to upgrade some of the buildings. Now we also have here the SPQRs. These are tunnel entrances. Again, we can use these to move in and around Rome. And again, a certain particular Borgia tower is stopping us from upgrading this particular entrance. Once we've obviously got said Borgia tower out of the way, we can then look at trying to upgrade certain buildings to increase the money that we have coming into Roma. Once we have that money coming into Roma, we can then afford things like weapons upgrades, additional armor. We have, unfortunately, no trying to think of the name of them now. See, still can't even upgrade that one because of that tower just there. So it's a really, real big pain in the bum when you're trying to start out, and it is so hard to try and earn any money. So a little bit of light finger work in regards to pilfering is extremely handy. So we've made our way all the way up here. Here is Machiavelli.
Did you liberate your money from our friend?
Yes.
I did.
A small victory.
They add up, and in time with work we'll have a few dozen more.
And in time,
definitely,
Cesare's gaze will return to us, and we'll be broken again. Now, where is my contact, Vinicio? He should have already intercepted the letter. Follow me.
Well, so who's got mail? Rendezvous with Machiavelli's contact and retrieve the letter he carries. Catch a Borgia courier in under 1 minute. So, what we're going to need to do is obviously get to the location. As you can see, people do get in the way of the horses, but it is a very easy and quick way to get in and around Rome. Now, considering how huge Rome is compared to Firenze, to Venetia, which only took a couple of minutes of solid running to get across. Rome is absolutely monstrous in comparison. See if I can actually access. No, I don't want that. Go away. Try and access my map. Right, this is the map of Rome. Okay. Obviously, as you guys can see, here we have Monteriggioni. We have Viana, which we will travel to later. But as we zoom in, we have only uncovered this small area. Everything here that has a white dappled effect on it is Rome. Now, to actually run from this side to this side, you would think, wouldn't take you that long. Believe me, from the last time I played this, it takes a good 5 minutes solid running.
Look at these facades.
And that's just to get
The Pope is
halfway
very
across.
clever to keep this place in business. It fools your friend, the people, quite easily.
When did you become so cynical?
I merely describe the reality of Rome today. But all may not be lost.
I have a funny feeling we have to go back down
We
there.
have allies in the city. How much longer this will last, however, I cannot say.
Here he is.
He was attempting to steal official Vatican mail.
Perdonatemi, signore. You must be mistaken. Who are you working for, ladro? I am working for no one.
Then no one will care what we do to you.
There! I have it!
Ouch. Get out of my way.
Grazie.
Where is it?
The courier still has the letter.
Ezio, stop him! Find me at the Terme.
Easy, way too easy. Encoded Borgia letter acquired. Now, even though I managed to get hold of it, I've actually gone one step further. Even though I've taken him out and taken his money, because he is a Borgia courier, it is a case of it's just easier that way. I've got my 1500 florins from him. I've got some aconite, which means it's another item I'm going to need later on when trying to upgrade and craft new items. There are some tasks that we will need to do, and it's one of the items that we're going to need for that task. I think I've just run completely the wrong way. Oh no. I am getting close. Closer. Not quite certain if I'm going in the actual right way though. But we will find out. Yeah. That is handy. Ezio, you just stop. That's better. Oh my god. Thank you, Ezio. Finally. Deliver the letter to Machiavelli near the Terme Triano. Full synchronization. Don't lose any health. Decrepit Lupo. Yes. I do remember this particular mission. Now, a little bit of a history lesson for you guys. And this is probably one of the hardest missions in the entire game. Now,
these murderers come from?
Believe it or not, these are the followers of Romulus. Now, the story of Romulus and Remus basically dates back to ancient Rome, and basically says that the two children, Romulus and Remus, were raised by wolves. So the followers of this cult, for lack of a better term, are dressed basically in wolf outfits. Now, one easy way of actually getting in and around a group of bodies like this is to actually hold the circle button down. When Ezio stops looting the bodies, you just continue to move around until he obviously starts. So, for example, this one here. This one I haven't looted. So I know I've done most of these. I think that's actually all of them. So as you can see, I'm going to hold the O button down. There's actually one here that I've not done. There's actually two here that I've not done. Oh well. As you can hear, they are still in the background. The wolves are still in the background. I've taken him, I've taken him. Now, just by moving around and stopping every few steps is enough to allow me to try and figure out exactly where these people are, or where the people I need to loot are. Now, the next step of this mission is to obviously go into here. This is going to go into a lot longer, and we are literally coming up on 2 hours on this video. So I hope you guys have really enjoyed this. Please make sure you leave a like on the video. Make sure you leave notes and comments and stuff in the bottom, in the comments area below, for games and things that you want to see us do. So if there's any challenges you want to see us doing, let us know. If there's any games you want to see us doing, as I said, we are planning on running Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which somebody asked for, alongside this, obviously, this video series. Once we actually get to... I'm trying to think of the right words. Nope, it's gone. Right. Once we've got the save game option sorted out with Assassin's Creed Syndicate, because you actually only get one save. So unlike something like Assassin's Creed 2 or Brotherhood, you actually get 3 saves. On Assassin's Creed Syndicate, you've only got the one. Because you've only got that one save, it makes it difficult once you've completed the game to go back and do it, unless you delete all your data, and then there's things that you've downloaded that you may end up losing, which I don't want to end up losing because I just this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please, as I've said, make sure you leave a like down on the video. Please make sure you leave comments below in regards to any challenges you want to see, any games you want to see us doing on this channel. I'm Kieran2002. We will see you guys again next time in another Assassin's Creed video, where we will pick up right here, and we will be going into here after the Sons of Lupus. And I will see you again next time. Bye bye.